Not
So
literally.
I'm gonna bring up, since it's Pride, let's talk about. Is that what you should not say? Don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right, ready?
Say whatever.
All right. So since it's Pride Month, and want to get a couple opinions, a lot of questions that we both get on our social medias. What advice would you give of a person trying to come out but scared to come out? Like that one, huh?
Yeah. My best advice is like coming out is for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily for mom, dad, friends, or anything like that. Like, that's one of those decisions that is for you. And if you're letting anyone know, like, that's you being vulnerable and open to allow them in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, just don't be pressured. Don't feel like you got to be like forced to come out, because it's nobody's business, right? They're not going to sleep in the bed with you. They don't have to know what's going on. And, just know that is something that's a luxury for them and not so much, they don't need to know. So when you're ready to come out, but don't feel forced. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel like, my opinion will be coming out is come out when you're ready. Don't have nobody force you come out. But I'm just an advice too. Once you come out, it's the best feeling of the world. To top off what you were saying, it is best to come out for you, because it's like, dang, now I can live with a clear conscience. Now I can be myself, be whoever I want to be, and don't care, because now I'm not hiding.
Facts.
And once you share that with somebody, it's like you just drop, like all that weight just literally just falls off you. And I'm gonna say another thing is too, when you do come out, for people that want to come out, do understand that society is messed up and it's not that easy. But if you live and be yourself unapologetically, you will be able to make it in this world. Like, honestly, you'll be making completely in this world. Because this world is messed up, no matter if you're black, gay, white, lesbian. It does not matter. The world is messed up. But if you live in your truth and be you, no matter what, you will make it in this world. And I will say, too, is just because your parents don't like it, your mother, your sister don't like it, as long as you like it, because at the end of the day, we all die alone. You know what I mean? And I want to top off, too, is another thing is, too.
You want to top off.
Gay ass. Also, I feel it's a soulful connection. I don't feel that it's, once again, society has labeled us to be lesbians and gays. It's a soulful connection. Like I said before, if our eyes was closed and we were blind, most of us, we might be with men. You know what I mean? No, and it goes off of energies. I have a male energy, you have a male energy. And some men that's not even gay just carry a female energy. Right. You know what I mean? It's just, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Just live, love, be colorful, and just.
Yeah. Do you it is the best feeling when that came out. I mean, at first it wasn't. Right?
Scary.
Like, at first it was hella scary. I mean, I got forced out of the closet, it seems like, and it happened to me very abruptly. I was coming out of church, and my friend's mom knew that I was in the closet, and it was my best friend at the time, and her mom knew, and she was like, your parents deserve to know, like, and I guess she was like an ex-lesbian. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
It's always them.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
That's all. I can go to a whole topic. Oh
man.
My gosh.
But yes, like, nothing against her or anything, but she did go up to my parents and she told them, like, hey, she has something to let you know after church.
That's not right.
I know. I didn't feel like it was right, but at the same time, I was 13 years old, right? So obviously parents have control over when you're 13. I ain't paying bills, none of that. I'm still in high school. But I don't think it was right. But you know what, I also was like not on my timing, I was on God's timing. Right? So it happened after church. I got home and I was also doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. I had my little girlfriend living with us, and I lied to my parents and told them that she was there for the summer and she was just going to stay the summer with us, and my parents didn't know that was my girlfriend. We all do that, huh? Fooling, okay? So I went ahead and told my mom after church. She came upstairs to my room and she was like, what's going on? And I just told her, I was like, I'm gay. There's no other way to say it. Like, I just started crying and I'm gay. And she was like, come here. So we went to her room because my girlfriend was sitting next to me when that happened. And we went to her room and she was like, don't you tell your dad. Don't tell him nothing. And she was crying. And we just kind of didn't talk about it for a minute. And then after a while, she sat me down and she was like, hey, I want to know everything about you. Like, tell me about gay people and tell me about the community. And she was like, I want to learn.
Yeah, because it wasn't out like that at all back then.
And so she was like, teach me. I want to learn. I don't condone it, but I accept you for who you are, you know? And she only didn't condone it because of her religious beliefs, right?
Yes.
And after a while, like, I mean, we obviously kicked old girl out.
Yeah.
And my dad said he been knowing. Like, he found out years after. And he was like, yeah, I already knew. I figured. And he was like, you should have just came out. I love you for who you are. I was like, damn, I should have came out to him first.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. But, yeah, I was kind of forced out of the closet.
And I want to say this, too. We always say do it on your own time. Do it when you're ready. But sometimes it might not be the good time to do it, too, because, for example, if you living with that parent you know is not going to accept it at all, hold that in.
Hold that
thought. Because you need somewhere to stay. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's okay. We all want to let it out, but sometimes it's not okay. Sometimes it messes up everything that you, even like in public, like at jobs, they don't all need to know yet. You know what I mean? Because it can mess up your money. Like when I owned the taxi service for the Amish. Yeah. Of course, I'm full blown gay. Amish didn't really know nothing about that, but they know it was, you know, in the Bible or whatever it is. You think I was gonna mess up my money over telling somebody that I was gay? Right. Do you get what I mean? You just play it cool and it's nobody's really business. It's not, but sometimes I'm gonna say this: it's not always a perfect time when you feel like it's ready. Because look at everything else that can happen, and right now, at time and with COVID and jobs and everything like that, you might need somewhere to stay right now. You know, you might need everything already going on in the world. You don't need nobody like coming. Something happening at home too. It's so many times. Just you will know in your heart when it's the right time and come out. Don't let nobody force you, and always do what you want to do. I'm gonna keep saying that. Always. Don't look at us. Don't look at other older gay people and be like, oh my God, I can come out because they coming out. We definitely want you to, but make sure it's the right time to benefit you in the long run. Some people don't come out till they 30 years old. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I came out. I came out to my mom when I was living with my dad. Just like your story, I thought it was gonna be my mom. Yeah. My mom was like, Kiana, I've been new. We made bets on you when you were little. I'm like, oh damn. She said, 'cause I put you in a dress, you look horrible. I put you in boy clothes, you look horrible. And then there was one time I went. Damn. I was the boy in the community, like the little played football and stuff like that. Yeah. So it was a bunch of boys that came to my house one day. I was younger. Yeah. Knocked on my door. My stepdad answered. And when I left with them, they said, is Kiana home? I left with them. And he going to tell my mom, you got to watch her. My mom looked at him and she told him, you would never got to watch for her. She gay. Right. Now, they come for Kiera, which is my sister. Yeah. Then you know it's a problem. Right. That's hilarious. So then they knew. But not all parents is okay with it. Not, I was fortunate to have parents besides my real dad. I don't want to go deep into that. Yeah. But besides my real dad was not okay with it. But I'm not going to lie. As I got older and I came around him, I was me. I don't care. Yeah. Now, he don't accept it, but he has to respect it. Right. Do you get what I mean? You know Absolutely. How they say, keep that gay shit over there? Mm-hmm. But that's how we feel about straight people. Keep that straight shit over there. We don't always want to see it either. Right. You know what I mean? So I feel like if we all respect each other around board, everything will be better. So yeah, I think so too. Mm-hmm. So let's dibble and dabble into this ex-lesbian thing. Yes, I'm okay with that. Ex-lesbians. I don't like it. What do you think? Okay, that's on my ex-lesbians because, like I said, everything's soulful connection, and people should try it. Keith said, I don't like it. If you're gay, I feel like you should try a man. What I'm saying is not don't do it if you don't want to do it. Try it, like test it like it's a ride. What I'm saying, even straight people, try it. Yeah. See if you should like it or not. You don't know, and it's okay for people to grow up. Like food. Yeah, it's okay for people to grow up and be like, okay, I don't like it anymore. You know what I mean? It's okay. Right. But I am going to say to ex-lesbians that I don't like. No shade to anybody on how they feel. It is what it is. Don't go gay and say, God made you this way. God changed me and stuff like that. I don't like that. Then you try to tell me that, I'm gay, successful. you know, I'm very blessed. I wake up very happy. I have positive energy around me. Just because I'm gay does not mean God don't love me the same.
Right.
And people are scared of that, though. They're like, oh, but if you chose God, I was this, I was that, now look at me. Okay, and I was exactly where you at.
Right.
And I'm still gay.
Exactly.
And look where I'm at today.
Right.
You get what I mean? So I hate they didn't want to say they had dreams about going to hell. I'd be like, why are you?
Maybe that's your subconscious. That's like you're beating yourself up.
Yeah,
at
maybe
that point.
you're really not, straight, and you think you are, but it's a lot.
My thing is like if you were ever attracted to a female, right, and on a sexual level, like you just don't lose your sexuality. You can't pray it away. You can't. Yeah. You can lie to yourself, you know, and say that you're not doing something,
which is a sin,
you know.
So.
Right, and so is wearing cotton, and so is overeating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
So, you know what I mean? Like, what we supposed to do out here? You know? So it's like, my thing is that you don't lose a physical attraction. You know, if a human is attractive, they're attractive, period. Yeah. And you can tell, you know that. You know what I'm saying?
I find men attractive sometimes, so.
There are men that are attractive that I can physically say, like, that's a good-looking man. That don't mean I want to jump his bones. You know what I mean? So, like, when you feel the urge to jump that person's bones, that's your sexuality, right? Yeah. That's what is making you be like, okay, like, when I see a bad female, not no more because I'm married, but... when I saw a bad female and I was like, I'm definitely sexually attracted to her. You know what I mean? So that's how you determine. And, you know, when I was younger, I thought I could pray away the gay. I thought it was a phase, you know, because I was going through all these things. I didn't even know gay was a thing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get taught this in school. Yeah. And so I tried. I even found old diaries that I wrote, like, it's a phase. I pray it's a phase. But it ain't, man. I grew up and I was like, more and more unattracted to men, right? And then more and more attracted to women, and I couldn't understand why, you know. And I realized and came to acceptance that that's just who I am, and that's how you know. And some people really try to change who they are, but I promise it's difficult.
It's in you, whatever it is, it's in you.
It's in you, and you're okay. You're all right. God loves you, and just try to find a faith or religion or spirituality or something that helps you connect with the divine that that isn't detrimental to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah, and then another thing is though too, when you are going to come out to your parents, you can go back to that too. When you are going to come out to your parents, is they're going to tell you it's a phase. You know what I mean? It's going to tell you, you know what I mean? It's going to tell you a phase. So you just got to go with it. And if they say that, you just walk away. You know, you politely, and then when you come out, still be respectful. You know what I mean? If they say, oh, they don't like it, don't be all argumentative. People have that right to their own opinions. And you know what I mean? Like, if somebody do something you don't like, you don't want them arguing with you. Right. So it's just gay is not a new thing. Gay is here, and it's alive, and it's not going anywhere. So you show them it's not a phase. As you grow older, you still do your things. Like, when I go around, like my girlfriend, for example, Hope, if we go around her mom, you think I'm going to kiss her in front of her mom, hold her hand? I'm going to still be respectful because it's called respect and they don't like it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But when I go with my mom is different. I kiss my girlfriend and stuff like that, hold her hand. Shoot, my mom be like, why y'all not sitting together? Like, that's how my mom is. But you still have to be respectful because you don't want nobody disrespecting you, so you give what you get. You know what I mean?
And that's the same.
You get what you give.
Yeah. It's the same for straight people too, right? Like, if I have kids one day and they become older, I don't want to see y'all asses making out on my couch. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Take that shit out of here, you know? Yeah. So it's just all about respect. And if your parents don't mind, then, hey, do your thing. Yeah. But it's respect at the end of the day. Like you said, like, you can't just be slobbing your girl down.
That's just
even in public, like, do what you want to do, but like, if somebody says something, you know, expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go and make out with my girl just in freaking 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? So it's like a time and a place for everything.
I mean, the place just go to a lesbian or gay bar. That's where they do all that. Right. So if you want to feel comfortable and do it with no judgment, you can go there.
Okay, yes. But I mean, I save all that for the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else need to know but my girl or whatever. You know? I mean, unless I'm extremely drunk, you might catch me. Yeah. You know, you might catch me. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. How would you feel if you had a kid and they came out the closet to you? What would you do?
Okay. I will, of course, open them with open arms, and not even because I'm gay. It's just, you know, this is the world that we live in. Stuff is being more accepted and accepted. Mm-hmm. So if my daughter came to me and told me she was gay, I would sit her down, like ask her, like, do you feel more masculine? Do you know what I mean, more feminine? I would talk to her more about it. And
would you tell her don't date any Kianas out here? I
would tell her date all Kianas. If she's a femme, she needs to date someone just like her mother, very sweet, open, and very just loving. You know. Yeah. I'm not the type of person, I would never tell my kid don't be like me, because I feel like I've been through the mud, made it, and I was just always a good person my whole life. You know what I mean? So yeah, she can definitely date someone like me. Yeah. Now when it comes, and just talk to her, like, you know, but now my son came out to me and told me he was gay, I will love him. Yeah. I will sit him down, especially he's going to be black. Mm-hmm. I will sit him down. Listen, what they say, black and gay, that's double homicide. So what I'm saying is I will let him know, son, be prepared. Mm-hmm. Your mom always going to be here. Your moms are always going to be for you. Right. But be prepared. Respect yourself. Be respectful. And just going to be open to the fact that you're going to get judgment. Mm-hmm. Only thing you can do is walk away. And if you're not able to walk away, call your moms.
Hello.
Because we will walk right there for you and handle the situation. But by the time I have kids and get, you know, older and stuff like that, by the time my kids get to that age, you ain't gonna be able to walk down the street without seeing a rainbow. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be so accepted to the fact they're gonna find something else not to accept by the time that, you know what I mean? So I will be okay with it, and I will ask them. But see, the thing though, I will ask them, why do you think you're gay? Yeah. Like, could you see me and your mother? You know what I mean? Because I don't want my kids to ever go off, oh, I want to be like mom and mommy. Like, you know, I see want to be mommy and daddy. Don't be gay because you see us and we're dating. But I will not kiss and make out. I'll kiss in front of my kids, but I won't make out in front of my kids and do so much. Because I don't want my kids just to think their parents are gay. They have to be gay. I want them to be able to experience what gay and straight is. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes complete sense. The same for me. Like, I would embrace my children regardless, whatever, gay, straight. Mm-hmm. Whatever the hell they identify, trans, whatever. You gotta support people, and being parents, like, that support system is like A1. Yeah. I got blessed with a great support system, and I mean, some of my friends didn't. You know what I mean? I saw some of my friends go through hell coming out the closet, and their parents kicking them out of homes and not just being able to be who they are. And now it's a different story, right? Shit takes time. Yeah. But the fact that they even went through that, it just makes me want to be a better parent to my kids. Oh, yeah. You know, and also I have met people. Can you believe I have met people that are gay that said they would not accept their gay child?
And are they friends with you?
No, not anymore. Not anymore to this day.
Yeah, like, I couldn't.
But I have met people that said, if my kid is gay, even though I'm gay, I'm not accepting them. I was like, what in the...
Pick a battle.
To me, something's wrong with your mind, right? Like, like, it can't be. I cannot even believe, like,
I think I have an answer for that, though, probably.
Well, what's the answer?
They probably, like, you know, some people come out, it's not acceptable at all, what I'm saying, but some people turn gay because something happened to them as a child. That's what it becomes different. They feel like they have to be that way, because you have a lot of people in the gay industry, like but the gay world is they're gay because they were sexually assaulted by a man, or they're gay because they were sexually assaulted by a woman. Right? Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they probably could have been in that way, and they feel like they was forced onto it. The fact they don't want their kids to live it, or they can go off how they was raised back in the day of being gay and coming out. But a lot of people don't understand it's totally different now. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's totally acceptable now.
Like, it's cool now, because like back now businesses are LGBT friendly, and they emphasize on that, you know, and
they make money off of us.
Yeah, but
you still got to use us, right?
Absolutely. There is that part too, but the fact that is a thing, because when we were growing up, we didn't even have that. It was like, you just stay in the closet, you just be who you are by yourself, you know what I'm saying? And now things are more openly acceptable. So like, our kids who are trying to come out today, it's 10 times easier. Like, it should be, at least, and parents should be willing to get educated. And I just feel like now the information is out there, so parents are have easy access to the internet and can find out about gay people just like that. You know what I mean? Back then, it was like, shit, where do I start? You know what I'm saying? In the encyclopedia, or where? Like, you just didn't have that access. I mean, when we were growing up, it was America Online. Yeah. Now we got TikTok. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's just so much information out there that you should be able to accept your kid or learn your kid and understand them. You know, even if you disagree, like you've done things that you disagree with, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
There's shit that I've done in my life that I look back and I'm like, damn, I was a dick, or damn, I shouldn't have done that. You learn from those things, and you just got to give your kid the benefit of the
being
doubt.
a parent too, because I get a lot of these questions, so I can answer it just now. If your child, they always ask how my child came to me, how am I supposed to act? No different.
Facts.
Just be like, let me understand you more. You know what I mean? What can I do to make you feel more comfortable being your parent? Because the world is already going to be against us. Right. Even though it's still acceptable, the world, there's still a side of the world that's against us. Like, there's still racism out there. You know what I mean? Just as well as that, just be acceptable of your child and be there for your child. You might not understand it, but have your child help you understand it. So, and then what another one you didn't talk about, we don't want to leave them out, your child being transgender. Come to you and say, hey, mom, I think, you know, I'm a boy, or hey, mom, I think I'm a girl. How would you?
I think I would still treat them the same. You know, obviously age plays a factor too, right? Because when I was growing up, I wanted to be a boy. You know, I was like, I wish I was a boy, you know, and then I grew up and I fell in love with who I was, you know, and in being a woman, a masculine woman. And I would just make sure that my kid is 100% sure that this is the life change that they want. You know, and just to, and regardless, right, if you decide otherwise, you can go back to who you are or whatnot, whatever the case may be. But I just want my kid to be able to make not a spur of the moment decision and just 100% know who they are. And if my kid was like, use these pronouns, even if he's unsure or I don't think he's unsure, or she, I'm going to use the pronouns that they want. You know what I mean? Like, and we're going to do it just how they want to do. But as far as like following through and stuff, like I'd probably wait to a certain age group. And I came out at 13, so I would probably give my kid that same time. I'm at 13 years old. If you feel like this is the route you want to take, then let's do this.
I came out when I was a freshman.
So that's about 13. Right?
So if my child came to me and told me that, hey, mom, I think I'm a boy. Hey, mom, I think I'm a girl. That would be a serious talk I would have to, because not that I wouldn't accept him, of course. I mean, that's pick my battle. Like, how am I gay? Don't, you know what I mean? And we're all in the same family. So I would say, like I said, I would talk to them like, hey, this is what you want, because social media can mess up a child's mind, thinking them, you know what I mean, that this is what they want to be because that person is that, you know what I mean. Don't ever be somebody, don't ever try to change to be that person. Like, be yourself. So I would ask them, like, what made you? Well, such and such is this way. That don't mean that you need, you know what I mean, it's something that you feel. And honestly, I would go to a transgender group or a transgender home and ask them to come talk to my daughter or my son, because I don't know anything about that.
It's not your expertise.
It's not, and I'm not trying to say, no, don't be this way, because you don't know how somebody's feeling. Like, I can't look at a transgender man or woman and be like, why would they do that? I can never do that, because that's something on the inside. You know what I mean? Something I know somebody that did it just because, you know, it was cool. You know, but that's an inside feeling. And I always talk to mine, I'm like, you not. And because I know my friend, it was my friend, you're not. You know what I mean? And I know, like, you're beautiful. Not even about, it's just you're not. You know, she was a girl and she wanted to transform into a man, and I said, you're not. I know it's not something that you want to do. And did I keep saying that? No. After I put my opinion out there for her, like, because that's my friend, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm like, I know you want to do it for, you know, because other people doing it seems cool. At one point I'm like, hey, how do I look like as a man? You know what I mean? And then, but then I realized that I'm really just a feminine, you know what I mean? But I'm masculine at the same time. So I will really go get help to help me understand my child. You know, I never want them to tell me, oh, such and such is this way, that's why I want to be this way. Now, someone come and tell you, because I feel like that's another topic, I feel like we're actually not who we are. There's somebody, you know, we're living in somebody else's body, somebody's living in our body. But I would like, you know, if you really feel this way, son or daughter, I'm here. You know, 100%. Do you need to go tell the world? No, you don't need to tell the world until you figure out what you want, because the world is cruel.
Exactly.
And I like the fact that we're lesbians and we have kids. We're able to protect our kids a little more because we've been through it. You know what I mean? We can tell them, like, listen, this is what you're supposed to, and I'm telling you. And then when you come home, son, daughter, live your mother, you know what I mean? But when you're out in that world, sometimes you don't have to hide it, but tone it down a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Until you figure out what you want, unless you're ready for all the backlash.
Exactly. If you ready for that and you can handle that mentally, physically sometimes, you know what I'm saying, then by all means do your thing and live it proud. You know what I'm saying? Like studs, masculine females, any masculine female, right? We're walking billboards.
Yeah, okay. So
it's
Fem's got it easy.
Fem's got it easy. Yes, I'm gonna say that. And, and some, you know, like we're just walking billboards. So automatically people are like, oh, that's a gay person. That's a dyke. That's a butch. Whatever they want to call us, you know. And so we are 100% true to who we're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go outside every day, we know we're gonna get the looks. We know people are gonna either love us or hate us. You know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna have to either impress with your personality because you're gonna get judged as soon as you walk through the door. Any type of setting, you know what I'm saying? It could be professional, it could be all white, it could be all black, it could be all Hispanic. You're gonna get the look, period. You know what I'm saying? So like we walk in confidence. A flamboyant gay man walks in confidence. So when you're ready for that, I mean,
take the world by storm.
Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're ready for that, like some people can't stand the looks. Some people can't. They can't bear it.
See, but it makes me want to just smile at you even more. Like, you can't hate me. You don't even know. You can't. You hate me. You don't even know me. Like that takes some strong work on your end to figure out.
Absolutely.
And I make you feel that way, then I'm doing my job. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing to be gay, out proud, and just love who you are.
It's like I can go shop comfortably. I don't give a damn who's looking at me. And I've never had that experience where like I was getting judged for being in the men's section. I see some people have, but I mean, I've never had that problem. I just go shopping. I'm like, I want this, give me the large, and you know, and go on about my day.
I don't care about your large.
Yeah,
I really don't. I really don't.
Sometimes I wear extra large depending on the material.
Whatever.
So if it shrinks,
that's still ain't you still no. Okay, 3X please. 3X me. Please.
Hey, you know what? At one point, I was wearing 2X, sometimes 3X, depending how baggy I wanted my clothes. Because back in 2007, that was the style. You know what I'm saying? It was baggy this, baggy that. So, and now I see it's kind of coming back low key.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I'm just waiting for the Jinkos to drop.
I just
say Jinkos?
I'm 28. Oh, we talking about size, we're talking about age.
No.
Yeah.
Let's just forget it. And Jinkos. If y'all don't know what Jinkos are, I'm not explaining. So don't even ask.
I don't even know what Jinkos.
Never mind. Never mind.
But all reality,
Google it.
Don't you will sometimes we just won't be accepted, but make sure they respect you. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't want to accept me, just respect me. Yeah. That's it. Be you.
I seen a guy on TikTok that married a blow up doll. How would you feel if your kid said, "Hey, I want to marry this blow up doll. That's my wife." I like my blow up doll,
son. That makes you happy.
Woo, do your thing.
No, you understand too. Like, again, you got to be willing to be judged because you tell your son that he said, "Well, you like girls." You know what I mean? It's just, but it's like, son, why?
Oh man,
I'll pop a hole in her every night. And he thinks she just. See, son, they don't work. They're not loyal. That's what I would do.
I pop a hole in her every night.
Every night.
And who gonna be buying a new one?
Yeah, he gonna be tired. He gonna see they too much money.
He gonna be like, "Mom, can I do chores? I need a new wife."
Yeah, if they ain't loyal, see, son, I would talk him out of that, because that's a whole nother type level of like, I'd be like, what did I not do? And it's not even being funny. Like, what did I not do as a parent? Right. You know what I mean? Like,
where did I go wrong? My kid loves the doll.
Did I not love you enough? Like, or like,
man. No. People are just people, regardless of how you raise them, right? People make their own decisions. Because even though my parents said, "Don't sneak out the house, come back at a certain time," I tested the waters.
But your parents always end up being right, though. That's the thing. They're like, of course. You understand when you get older. You're like, whatever. And then you get older, you're like, dang, I can't wait to tell my kids that. Yeah. Like,
talking about, "Mom, I'm in jail."
Yeah. Well, I never had that problem.
Another. See, I'm done.
Nick been through some stuff.
I'm done.